Hi everyone, this is Nachepan. I am planning to upload series of videos regarding the work visas UK is offering. This video is first video of the series. I am going to speak about the skilled worker visa in this video and you are watching Migrate Abroad. Work in the UK with a skilled worker visa, everything you need to know. The idea of creating this video is to give you the information about the skilled worker visa and the step-by-step application process from your home country. If you are planning to migrate to the UK based on your skills, there are two main types of visas available. One is visa that require job offer and another one is visa that doesn't require job offer. Both can lead to permanent residency known as indefinite leave to remain ILR in UK after living in the country for required number of years. Once you hold ILR for 1 year, you become eligible to apply for the British citizenship. Now let's explore what are the visas requiring job offer. So the visas are skilled worker visa, health and care worker visa, scale up worker visa, international sports person visa, and minister of religion visa. Skilled worker visa. This is the most common route for skilled professionals. We will explore this visa in detail in this video. Health and care worker visa, a subcategory of the skilled worker visa. This option is for qualified health and care professionals. It offers lower visa fees and exemption from IHS, immigration health surcharge. This video focuses on non-healthcare occupations of the skilled worker visa. A separate video on the health and care visa will be coming soon. Scale-up worker visa. For highly skilled workers joining fast-growing UK companies, offering more flexibility, allowing you to change jobs or become self-employed after 6 months. International sports person visa for elite athletes and coaches endorsed by their sports governing body, provides a pathway to settlement. Minister of Religion visa for religious workers sponsored by UK religious organization to perform duties, typically granted for up to 3 years. Let's explore what are the visas that doesn't require job offer to migrate. Unlike employer-sponsored visa, these visas are granted based on your qualification, age, or exceptional talent, meaning the UK itself acts as your sponsor. Global talent visa for leaders or potential leaders in fields like digital technology, arts and culture, and academia and research will get this visa. The key features of this visa is no job offer required. You can move first to the UK and then you can find job. Requires endorsement from recognized UK body, offers great flexibility than the skilled worker visa. As I have understood from my contacts and friends, when the researchers get the job in the UK, they are encouraged by their employers to apply for the global talent visa instead of the skilled worker visa due to its advantages for both parties. The next visa is Youth Mobility Scheme visa. This is a cultural exchange visa for young people aged between 18 to 30 or 18 to 35, depending on their nationalities from eligible countries. It seems citizens from 35 countries are eligible for this visa. Benefits of this visa is you can live, work, and travel in the UK for up to 2 years, no employer sponsorship required. UK citizens also qualify for this kind of similar visa in their partner countries. Indian Young Professional Scheme visa, exclusive to Indian citizen aged between 18 to 30 with a bachelor's degree. It is granted via bailout or lottery system, allows 2 years of work, study and travel in the UK, no job offer needed. This video focuses on the skilled worker visa, but if you qualify for any of the above visa options, it may offer more flexible pathway to settle in the UK. Let's explore the skilled worker visa. Skilled worker visa launched on 1st December 2020, replaced the Tier 2 general visa. Old Tier 2 visa requires job at RQF level 6, which is equivalent to bachelor's degree. RQF is nothing but regulated qualifications framework. New skilled worker visa now accepts job at RQF level 3, A level or equivalent. Hence, more occupations qualify for this skilled worker visa. Under the Tier 2 system, certain occupations had monthly visa limits. The skilled worker visa has no such cap, making the process more flexible. Abolition of the resident labor market test. Previously, employers had to prove they couldn't find suitable local candidates before hiring a foreign worker in the UK, and unless their job is in the shortage occupation list. But now RLMT is completely removed. It simplifies the hiring process. Let's examine the latest trends and data for the skilled worker visa, excluding healthcare roles. Visa approvals for the main applicants is 69,021 in 2023 and 70,000 in 2024, with no major variations. Minimal year-over-year variation indicating stable demand. Registered sponsors for all kind of work visa have drastically increased from 38,800 in 2021 to 110,500 in 2024, a 185% increase reflecting the UK's rising demand for skilled foreign workers. You can find the CSV document source for this data by clicking the link called Sponsored Work Entry Clearance Visa by Occupation and Industry SOC 2020 year ending December 2024 from the gov.uk webpage. Link to that webpage is added to the description of this video. Now let's dive into the top 10 occupations that secured the most skilled worker visa in the fiscal year 2023. We will count down from 10 to 1. Hospitality and leisure service managers, number 10. Functional managers and directors, number 9. Natural and social science professionals, number 8. Teaching and educational professional, number 7. Business, finance and related professionals, number 6. Engineering professionals, number 5. Sales, marketing and related professionals, number 4. Business, research, administrative professionals, number 3. IT and telecom professionals, number 2. Food preparation and hospitality trades, number 1. Based on the last 5 years data, the top 5 occupations consistently dominate the list, though their rankings slightly vary each year. Next, we will look at the top 10 countries where the skilled migrants are coming from, again counting from 10 to 1. Number 10, Italy. Number 9, China. Number 8, France. Number 7, Turkey. Number 6, South Africa. Number 5, Bangladesh. Number 4, United States. Number 3, Philippines. Number 2, Pakistan. Number 1, India. Apart from the United States and the Philippines, you will notice a strong representation from the Indian subcontinent, a consistent pattern in the UK migration data. This highlights where the UK is actively drawing the talent to fill its skill gaps. You can find the CSV document source for this data by clicking the link called Sponsored Work Entry Clearance Visas by Occupation and Industry, SOC 2010, year ending March 2024 from the gov.uk webpage. Link to that webpage is added to the description of this video. So what are the various steps in the step-by-step visa application process from your home country? Step 1, understand your eligibility. Step 2, find matching job vacancies. Step 3, applying the job and securing job offer. Step 4, getting the certificate of sponsorship and points-based system. Step 5, getting the visa. Step 1, understand your eligibility. To determine if your occupation qualifies for the skilled worker visa, you will need to refer 2 key lists. One is skilled worker visa eligible occupation in quotes. Another one is skilled worker visa immigration salary list. The skilled worker visa eligible occupation on quotes contains 412 eligible professions. Out of that, 104 roles are explicitly excluded from visa eligibility. Skilled worker visa immigration salary list has replaced the former shortage occupation list, features 23 occupations that qualify for the reduced salary thresholds. Link to both lists are added to this video description. As I have mentioned that 104 occupations are not eligible for the skilled worker visa in the UK, I would like to mention some interesting occupations which can get job in other countries but not in the UK. Bus and coach drivers can get job in Ireland and Australia but not in the UK. Hairdressers and barbers can get job in Canada and Germany. Travel agents are in demand in UAE, Singapore and Malta. Cooks are in demand in Australia and Canada. Cleaners and domestic workers are in demand in Canada and Hong Kong. UK does not provide skilled worker visa to the cooks, but interestingly, they provide skilled worker visa to the chefs. Now that you have confirmed your skill qualification is eligible for the skilled worker visa, let's discuss how to find and apply for the jobs in the UK. The next step is to understand the websites to apply for the job. Before getting into those details, my tips for the applicants is before applying, always check the employer is listed on the UK Home Office official register of licensed sponsors. This ensures they are authorized to hire international workers. Look for roles where the description does not explicitly state that the position is only for the UK citizens or residents. If this isn't mentioned, you are eligible for the role. Go ahead and apply. Submit applications directly through the company's website to avoid third party delays. For better visibility, connect with recruiters, hire hiring managers on LinkedIn, and express your interest in the role. Link to UK Home Office Register of licensed sponsors is added to the video description. Here comes the best website to apply for the job in the UK, namely LinkedIn, Indeed, Reed, and Total Jobs. In addition to that, there is an official UK government portal where you can find jobs offering visa sponsorship. Use LinkedIn for visa sponsorship filters, connect with recruiters, and network with UK professionals. Search for skilled worker visa in Indeed. Other famous job websites are Read Total Jobs. All the links to access these websites are added to this video description. Now that we have covered eligibility and job search strategies, let's focus on how to stand out in the application process and secure the critical job offer. These are personal insights from my experience. To be competitive as an international candidate, you will need to demonstrate minimum 2 years of experience in your field. Otherwise, very few employers will hire you. Your experience with multinational or reputable firm is highly valued here in the UK. Familiarity with UK or international standards, for example, British standards for engineers, definitely will give you an edge. UK or globally recognized certifications give you a significant edge too. Regarding the interview preparation, be ready for the both technical and behavioral interview questions. Clearly articulate your motivation to work in the UK. Employers want to understand your long-term commitment. Remember, UK employers aren't just hiring skills, they are investing in people who can adapt quickly and contribute from day one. Let's examine which engineering professional typically find it easier to relocate to the UK. We'll compare two electrical engineers with similar experience but different specializations. Consider two electrical engineers, each of them have 5 years of experience. A design engineer specializing in electrical infrastructure design, a testing and commissioning engineer working on site. The design engineer generally has better prospects for immediate UK employment. Here's why. A site-based role often requires UK-specific certification that can be only obtained while working in the country. Design engineers frequently may gain exposure to UK projects and standards while working in the home country itself. Office-based design work more easily transfer across borders. Additional advantages. This is not only for electrical engineers, but for all engineers. Familiarity with UK regulations, familiarity with British standards, UK health and safety protocols significantly improve their eligibility to get the job in the UK. Congratulations, you have secured a job offer. Now let's navigate the critical next step, obtaining your certificate of sponsorship. So what is a COS? A digital document issued by your UK employer required to apply for your skilled worker visa. What are the types of COS? Defined COS for applicants outside the UK, undefined COS for applicants inside the UK, must be used within 3 months of issuance. Employer doesn't simply issue the COS. They verify your 70-point eligibility before issuing the COS. Of course, they pay a fee for the COS to the UK government. I would like to share my personal insight here. When I got the job in the UK, my employer waited until I get the UK NARIC English Proficiency Certificate before issuing the COS, as it gives 10 points for the mandatory 50 points requirement. Now let's break down the 70-point requirement to get the visa. So let us see what gives you the mandatory 50 points. Job offer from a licensed sponsor will give you 20 points. Job offer at RQF level 3 or above will give you 20 points. B1 level English proficiency, that is IELTS or UK NARIC certificate, will give you 10 points. We have covered the mandatory 50 points. Now let's explore how to earn the remaining 20 points through flexible options. You can get that from any of the 5 routes. The first route is salary threshold. You will get 20 points if your salary is at least 38,700 per year or the going rate for your job, whichever is higher. You will get 20 points if your occupation is on immigration salary list. You will get 20 points if you hold STEM PhD. Also, you can get 20 points if you are under 26, under recent graduate, or in professional training with a salary of at least 30,960 and 70% of the going rate. Also, you can get 20 points for certain health and educational roles that meet national pay scales. For example, you can be a primary school teacher, but your salary is not above the standard level, but still you can get the 20 points. With your job offer and COS secure, let's prepare your visa application. To apply for the visa, you must show 1,270 pounds in your bank account for 28 consecutive days before applying, unless your employer certifies maintenance for you in the COS. Evidence must be in your name, in a regulated bank account, and available at the time of the application. Now let us see the documents you should have ready before applying the visa. Valid passport and travel history to confirm your identity and travel background, certificate of sponsorship, reference number, proof of your employer's sponsorship, and job offer, English language test certificate, that is IELTS or UK NARIC, to demonstrate your English proficiency as required by the visa, academic or professional qualifications, if relevant, to prove you meet the job, education, or skill requirement. Applicants' UK accommodation detail, evidence to show that you have booked a certain accommodation in the UK that you can use once you arrive in the UK. TB test results, if applicable, required if you are from a certain country, where criminal record certificate for certain roles to ensure you meet the character requirements required for the profession. Employment contract and salary confirmation to verify your job role and salary and terms of employment. Academic technology approval scheme, TOS certificate, mandatory for certain sensitive academic or research positions. Previous passports or travel documents, if applicable, to provide a full travel history and identity verification. Understanding common pitfalls can help you avoid costly delays. Here are the most frequent reasons for skilled worker visa refusal: incomplete or incorrect documentation, missing, unclear, or disorganized documents, incomplete application forms are leading cause for refusal, not meeting salary or skill requirements, failing to meet the minimum salary threshold or required skill level for your job, invalid or incorrect certificate of sponsorship, errors in the COS, using an expired or unused COS, or sponsors non-compliance, failure to prove English proficiency, not meeting the required English language level or failing to provide valid test results, insufficient financial funds, not demonstrating the required maintenance funds in the correct format, previous immigration or criminal history issues, history of visa overstays, breaches, or criminal records. Let us understand the visa application process and timeline. You can apply up to 3 months before your job start date as listed on your COS. Submit your application online and pay the visa fees and immigration health surcharge fees. Book and attend a biometric appointment at the VFS center in your home country and submit all the documents there. If you are applying for the skilled worker visa inside the UK, standard processing time can be 8 weeks. And if you are applying for the skilled worker visa outside the UK, standard processing time can be 3 weeks. Priority and super priority processing is 5 days and 1 day respectively. Now you are in a position to apply for the visa. Let us understand what are the costs involved. If you are applying from outside the UK and your visa is valid up to 3 years, then you have to pay £769 per person. And if your visa is valid for more than 3 years, then you have to pay £1,519 per person. If you are applying from inside the UK, that is extension or switch, for up to 3 years, you have to pay £885 per person. For more than 3 years, you have to pay £1,751 per person. If your job is on immigration salary list, you have to pay £590 for up to 3 years and £1,160 for over 3 years. Same for inside and outside the UK. Immigration health surcharge is £1,035 per year for your visa length. You have to pay this upfront when you apply the visa. It can be either for 3 years or 5 years based on your visa validity. Additional costs, if applicable. You can add application fees. Additional costs are you can add application fees if applicable. TB test if required if you are from a certain country. Biometric enrollment fee that you have to pay to the VFS. Priority or super priority visa processing that is optional. Now you got the visa and you are planning to migrate to UK. You need to understand the post-visa life. You can apply for the ILR after 5 years on a skilled worker visa, provided you meet continuous residence and other requirements. ILR grants you the right to live, work, and study in the UK without any limits and to apply for most of the benefits if eligible. No need for further visa applications or immigration health surcharge after ILR. Pathway to British citizenship. You can apply for UK citizenship 12 months after obtaining ILR. Benefits for dependents. Your spouse, partner can work full-time without any restrictions in any sector or role, including self-employment. Children can attend UK public school free of charge, can also become eligible for ILR after 5 years, provided they meet the requirements. We have covered all the essential aspects of the UK skilled worker visa, from eligibility criteria to the application process. While it may seem complex at first, remember that thousands of professionals successfully navigate this pathway every year by taking it step by step. By systematically addressing each requirement, from securing your job to preparing your documents, you are not just applying for a visa, you are opening the door to a transformative career in the UK. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below or ask me on LinkedIn. I'm happy to help. Do subscribe for more skilled migration content. Wishing you the very best in your UK relocation journey. See you in the next video. Thank you.